Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
How's it going, lovely people? I hope you're well, and welcome to another edition of Kop-ish 11s. But this time we're doing it live, and we are live. This time, so obviously we've done the European 11s. Now we're doing the non-European Liverpool 11 from the Premier League era. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys,
baby.
Rest of the world. Sorry, rest of the world. Now, before we came on stream, a little dirty tactic, but we're not gonna pay out here. We're not gonna pay out. But basically, he turned up to the nightclub and said, yeah, we've ordered a table. And everyone's like, yeah. And then he said, I ain't got my wallet, you man. Can I still But we are here, guys. And you guys know you love these shows. And the reason, let's be honest, the main reason you love this show is because of Drifty. It's the reason me and Matt love this show, because I prepare for it, Matt prepares for it, but Drifty's going to pull a rabbit out of the hat and say, go on, deal with this now, innit?
I've gone fully conventional. I don't even mean to disappoint.
You said that the last show.
No, honestly, I've gone fully conventional, guys. I'm not even joking.
I'm doing a mad
last show, at the beginning of the show, you said, no, my formation's normal. And then you turned around and you were playing Fowler as a false 11 and Carragher as a false 3, bro. This is what we do, bro. This is what we do. So what we're going to do now is start. Goalkeeper, guys.
Might as well just move to the next position.
It's obvious, isn't it? But let's do a couple. I don't want to be disingenuous when I say this, but
be disingenuous, bro. There's no other rest of the world goalie that even deserves the honourable mention in comparison to us.
Yeah, should we just leave it there? Should we just say his name?
It is.
But I will say, even though we know who it is, we got to give an honourable mention to I know he wasn't Premier League era. I just remembered, actually, we can't.
Are you going to say Grobbler?
You was going to say Grobbler.
Yeah, Grobbler because of Zimbabwe, but then it's like he's not Premier.
I mean, technically he played like one season,
one or two.
Yeah, was that when Matt was doing the betting stuff? Because if he was,
honestly, shout out, because he did like what I was saying with Ian Rush, where it was the end of his career, like Barnes and that. You don't want to use that as a yardstick for a Premier League era, because they were way past their prime when it was Premier League times. Same with Grobbler, innit? Grobbler was way past his prime by that point.
Who's ready? Robertson right wing because he used to have Jamaican heritage.
Hey man, I do have a rabbit in that hat. Actually, I do have a rabbit in that.
He's gonna say he's gonna put Robert. He's going to put Robbo in because when Robbo apparently was in college, he used to go and buy patties, innit? He used to go buy patty. Saltfish patty, innit? That's how Robbo's in there still. Alright, listen, this is going to be fun. This is going
to be jokes still.
Although, to be honest with you, I did hear that Robertson's great-great-great-grandma comes from Brazil.
She probably did, Drift. She probably did. Doesn't make him Brazilian.
No, I'm ramping. We move.
So in goal, we've got Alisson then, yeah?
Yeah, 100.
All right, so Matt, what formation are you playing first and foremost?
All right, so I'm going 3-4-3, yeah?
3-4-3.
But just to be, what can I say? To not leave out any little detail. You see the 4 in midfield? It's not a flat 4. It's 2 6s and 2 10s in it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like man's coming.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a really normal formation.
How is it not normal? I said 3-4-3. I'm just playing 2 6s.
Have you ever heard 2 10s and 2 6s before,
bro?
I'm with Drift on this one, man. You've got nothing down the side.
No. So I tell you something. If you man don't know about 3-2-2-3, which is basically 3-4-3, sorry, then you man don't know football.
You've got a bald, no fade, bro. That's what you've got. We'll see what you come up with.
Matt, if I told you,
you're gonna get it now. Watch. You know what you said before the stream? You're going to get it. you. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
So let me ask you something here, Matt. If I said to you, Klopp's playing a team, but we've got no fullbacks and no wingers, what would you say?
I would say, have you heard the rest of my team? And I'm going to describe what they're going to do. That's what I'm going to say. You haven't even heard. You just heard.
The thing is, I know exactly why you've done that. And I get why you've done that, but
just wait. That's all I'm gonna say.
We all have our gripes, don't we? Let's stop pointing fingers. All right.
Yeah, it's just. Let's see it at the end, innit? Because there's gonna be holes in everyone's teams, innit? But
all right.
Do you want me to do my back three first? Like the whole.
No, I'm going to get just formation.
Okay.
So Andreas Robertson was that the great grandmother? Yeah, was that the great grandmother? Passed down through generations.
Great grandmother, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Great.
Moved to the Highlands back in like 1901 or something like that.
Drift, who is your what's your formation? Sorry.
I'm playing 4-1-2-2-1.
4-1.
And you talked about me, Jim. I'm sorry, you are cancelled tonight. You're cancelled.
I just gave you a fancy 4-3-3, man.
This is what I'm saying. I gave man a 3-4-3.
I just gave you a fancy 4-3-3.
I know it is. Trust me.
So you're all right. Cool.
I just gave you the 1 and the 2 as a number, but it's still just a 3.
No, I know.
All right.
Although, do you know what though? There is a part of me that wanted to ask you lot if we could play 3 at the back in this one, because we all have to like kind of agree to disagree on certain things. And I thought if I come in here with 3 at the back, I'm gonna get shouted at.
I've gone for it. Above, I'm playing 3-4-3.
Oh yeah, shit, you are, innit? Yeah, sorry. I'm in my own thoughts, still thinking about one player that I want to change. You best
be careful if you play that. All I'm gonna say, I'm not helping you. You do what you're doing. Do what you're doing.
No, I'm gonna stick with 4-3-3. But by the end, when we have the opportunity to change something, I might change it. But I'm gonna go with 4-3-3 for now.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go with I'm just double checking mine now, actually.
Cam's gonna go over 4-4-4-2-2-1-1.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go with a 4-1-4-1.
I see.
Ludicrous formation is that?
No, I know what he's doing. He thinks he's slick.
Bro.
He thinks he's slick. I know what he's doing. I know exactly. I know. All I
want to point out is, I know I might be the master of madness when it comes to these things, but these formations, 3-4-3 and a 4-1-4-1, these ain't been heard of since in the early 2000 Premier League football manager days.
Bro, 4-1-4-1's been played regularly recently.
Yeah,
Leicester played that recently.
Especially his one. My one's a bit more
4-1-4-1.
Leicester has.
They have actually.
Leeds United.
It's not really 4-1-4-1. It's 4-4-2, man.
But it's 4-1-4-1.
And dare I say it, my one, Dortmund have played my one in the past, to be fair. Dortmund have.
I'm not saying they don't get used. I'm just saying these are more like early noughties football manager Pro Evo formations than real life formations. So, all right.
Leeds played that formation, brother. Look
Dortmund have played my one. Dortmund have played my one. And even Leeds. And
these are anomalies. Yeah. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying these are anomalies.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's an anomaly.
You're not using traditional formation.
This brother here.
You're not using traditional formations. You can't use all your players.
Hold on, no. I'm not letting Drifty get away with this any longer, bro. Do you know what Drifty is? Drifty is the man that consistently robs the petrol station, and then when he sees one man do it, he calls the police on them. That's what you are. He's always sneaking out a cream egg or something. The moment he sees someone steal something,
cream egg.
Yeah. No, I've just seen him do it. His license, right? Yeah. I've got that as well. How can he be having a go at us for formations? I've seen Drifty play like a 2-6-1 and all that.
Yeah, bro. Trust me.
All
right, we move.
Shout out to everyone in the comments. Do smash that like button. Shout out to Welford TV. Go and support Welford TV. Great Liverpool channel as well. All right. So Matt, you've got a 3, so we'll let you do your 3, and then me and Drift will do our 4s.
All right, cool. Say nothing. So the 3 centre backs are Rigobert
Song.
Joe Matip.
Yep.
And the one and only Colo Toure. Yeah. Bro, Colo Toure is in my team. I don't care about own goals. Listen, see Colo Toure? we know he wasn't the greatest when he came
just
to
for the
Liverpool,
smile
obviously.
alone, innit?
Yeah, bro, you see Colo Toure, I remember when we signed him. And every time he used to play, I used to phone Drift and be like, Drift, you know Colo Toure is playing, innit? And Drift would be like, I know. I was like, nah, but you don't understand. Like, you see Colo, he's like, you see like that kind of nice guy, how we say how Drift was about Mane. For me, that was Colo, you know. Colo, bruv, even when he scored that own goal, and I'll never forget that face that he did when he scored. What he done?
He did.
Oh, bro, I love the guy, bro. Listen,
that goal cost us the title, though, you know.
No, it didn't.
He didn't.
Because if you go through the season, you can do it with a lot of moments, but a drop point that shouldn't have been dropped. If you get to the end and there's 1 point in it, you can always look back at those moments. And that game, there's no way we should have drawn that.
It wasn't an own goal. It wasn't an own goal, by the way.
No, I'm not putting slander on it. I'm just saying Lucas gave away a penalty. And there's loads of, remember in the 08-09 season where Lucas gave her that penalty? It was against Fulham, I think, as well, right? And then
I think it was
Sheffield Wednesday, I think.
Wigan. It was against
Wigan. That's it. I knew it was a white and blue kit. And draw technically lost. You can always go to seasons and look at points and go, right, we just got 1 more point, and that happened there. I'm just saying that we all laugh at that now, but effectively that kind of one of the results that could have cost us the Prem. But yeah,
very true. All right, so before I get on to you, Drift, so Gangan Deep, shout out to Gangan Deep, says fully looking forward to this episode. Want to see how it stacks up to mine.
All right, Colo, the guy, bro.
You had a good team, Gangan Deep. I'm not gonna lie. Matt's hairline has said, "I'm back, people. Sorry, ain't been on. Been a lockdown birthday. Bender loving the show. Well, Bendy, loving the show. Pete, smash the like button.
What you saying? Man's just going from room to room, getting smashed. Yeah?
Hey, shut up, Matt's hairline. Do what you're doing, bro. Do what you're doing.
Man's got a Maggie in the front room, a dragon in the bedroom,
and just setting up the
Penny in the kitchen.
Stations.
And what's in the bathroom? A shot of vodka or something.
Hey, trust.
All right, Jiff, do you want me to go first with my defense?
I'm easy, to be honest.
I'll go first.
Because we're going 4-4, we're just gonna go right back. Because Matt only named his because he's doing a back 3, but we're going 4. So
I'll just do my 4. I'll do my 4. So
we're gonna do the whole 4. All right,
go on. My back 4 is Song right back. And again, I've got to apologise to you, Drift, personally, because I thought Song only played exclusively as a centre back, but he didn't. So apologies, Drift. I was wrong. You're right. So then I'm going to go Matip centre back alongside. This is a tough one for me. I'm so torn on this one. I'm going to go Matip and Jimmy Traore. And then left back, I'm going Aurelio. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to go Toure centre back. I can't. I just remembered his own goal against Burnley, where he did the turning Cruyff into the
Playing Traore at centre back would be mad.
Yeah, allow me. Yeah.
Allow me. I messed up.
I'm gonna be real. We're gonna help you out this once. Do not ever put Jimmy Traore ahead of Kolo Toure, especially at centre back.
No,
bro, at centre back.
He did at times play decent as I said, but yeah, that's my back four. Song.
I think he played centre back for us about 3 times.
Maybe.
You know, shouted at me about Carragher. Carragher was there for a whole season, bro.
I messed up, man. I messed up. Jonathan.
Although you know what, there is a part of me that does feel like Jimmy Traore because of that really stupid own goal. Yes, a kind of unfair bad rap. I don't think he made a blunder. Like, people just look at that moment and laugh at him. Everyone has dodgy moments. I think he was a pretty sturdy.
And he was very good in the Champions League final.
He was. That's his best.
I think he was a 6 out of 10 left back. Like I don't think he was crap.
No, I
think he gets a bit of a bad rap, to be honest.
No. Jimmy Traore wasn't shocking and nothing like that. He wasn't like, dare I say it, even like a Hosami. I know he's Spanish and completely different, but you see when we signed Hosami was literally just hard work, determination. Jimmy Traore had a little something about him, and it proved that, as you said, in the Champions League final. You see that clearance that he made, and then he banged the post. And he banged the post. I was like, this is what Jimmy waited all his whole Liverpool career just to bang the post and be like, I did something.
Jonathan Davies said, I best see TT in this lineup, lads. Matt's hairline said, best believe I was on the Morley's ting cheese. Spent the wages on the full menu, gained pounds after that. Ting G, best believe. I
can't believe how expensive I'm hearing that Morley's bucket. Is it?
No, he said no. He said the whole menu, bro. He said the whole. He said the whole menu.
You mean?
He said the whole menu. He's really looking to meet God soon.
They need to contact us, you know.
Yeah, he's looking to meet God soon. Still,
for Cal, since you pick up the Morleys, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, fam. They need to reach out to us, you know, because we a few people.
I've reached out to them twice. Do you know what, guys? If you guys are on Instagram, follow us on Instagram and then go and hit up Morley's and tell them about Kopish because we're plugging them a bit.
Them
but you know what the problem is though? Morley's have been divided into franchises so much. Who do you actually talk to?
No, they got a head team. They got a head team.
Yeah, but do they care as much when there's about 80% of their stores are franchised to other people?
That's for them to worry about. I know I've got one around the corner for me. You guys have got one around the corner. Like, we can make this happen, innit? Start spamming Morley's people. Demo Dre 9, welcome to the show, brother. Hopefully cheered up by this because Jamaica just got slapped. Kiss my teeth. Big up the man them. As long as Lucas Leiva makes the team, I'm good. Big up the man them. Because we get to midfield. The cop said, boys, England looking good so far. Yeah, against San Marino. So
San Marino, though. That's it.
Try not to put the scores in the thing because I've got the game on record to watch.
Yeah, and people, just a little thing. Try not to put too many names in because we don't want people. To check. I know we obviously we already know our teams, but we don't want to give anyone any ideas and you know what I mean. Just to spoil it, it wouldn't be fun in it. So
yeah. All right, so that's my back four. Just to confirm. Song, Matip, Toure, and Aurelio.
Okay.
Drift, your back four, bro.
It's kind of mad. I kind of do you lot remember Javier? I remember just liking him for the sake of liking him.
He's Portuguese, though.
Portuguese, though. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, shit. Why did I think he was Cameroonian?
Yeah, he's unfortunately.
Oh yeah, shit. No, I wasn't gonna put him in anyway. I was gonna give him an honorable mention, but you're right. Yeah, why did I think he was from Cameroon? Anyway, scrap that. Pretty much the same as Cal's, although the thing is with the rest of the world when it comes to defense, honorable mentions don't really hold much weight. Kind like Jimmy Traore, because I was thinking Insua did a decent job when he played. But I mean, how many like non-European left backs have we even had? So
Yeah,
like he still goes in the honourable mention as a non-European left.
Bro,
Sebastian Coates scored one of the best goals I've ever seen.
Sebastian Coates was who I was going to say a centre back. He didn't live up to the hype, but we don't have many centre backs that are.
He was dead though. He was dead.
He was dead. He didn't do nothing then other than score at our bicycle team
and help Suarez to settle in. That was it.
Yeah. Like he's running, mate.
Yeah.
He's running. His tag team partner, like.
Yeah, that was it. Literally.
Yeah, Coates done his thing, but again, that's the thing with us though. We've had some players where, again, I kind of feel like the regime we were under. Because remember, we brought in Coates when he was young, innit?
Yeah.
But because
he's only like 20 or something.
Yeah, but because we was up against like a Man United and Chelsea that were like fighting.
No, he was actually quite a highly rated player when we got him.
No, he was, but we just didn't have time to. But
then again, so was Vandenberg. So. But yeah, no,
things
actually,
could have been different if we signed Daniel Alves. If we signed Daniel Alves, we'd be sitting there having a very different conversation right now. But wasn't to be. So
but it's actually the exact same back four as you still. Apart from, like I said, I still think Insua deserves an honourable mention as one of the only non-European left backs that we've had. So
yeah, he was okay. He was okay. No, he was all right.
Staswat says, guys, I'm worried about this Sanderberg. We're not going to discuss that on this show. We're going to wait until Rival Watch tomorrow. So we'll discuss that on Rival Watch. So make sure you tune in for that. All right. So Drift, yours the exact same as me then, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
To be honest,
here we go.
That's actually a pretty good defense, you know.
Nah, it's not great, bro.
No. On his day, Rigobert was good. He was good on his day.
He was all right.
I think a fully fit Matip and a prime Kolo Touré is a great centre back.
But we didn't have Kolo in his prime.
See, this is what.
No, but I'm saying let's think about these players in their prime and just think about this team. Everyone's in their prime. Matip and Kolo at the back. That's a bloody good pairing, to be honest.
This is what I've gone back free to negate.
And Aurelio without the injuries. Aurelio without the injuries. Come on.
Going to be in for some sweat,
I hear that.
Bro.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. There is something we could have done, but we're gonna see what all of our midfields are first.
My midfield is finishing your one.
All right. Well,
me.
Matt, you went first on the defense, so Drift, I'm gonna let you go first on midfield.
What, my holding man?
Because what are you playing? You're playing a 4-3-3. 4-3-3. Do you want to do your free? Do you want to do your free centre midfielders, Drift?
All right. Whew. This is a tough one.
Yeah,
this is a tough one. We argued about this off camera, so I'm going to ask the people if I'm allowed to do this, and if they say yes, I'm doing it.
Oh, for goodness sake!
It ain't just about where you're born.
No, Drift.
Are you being silly?
It's about heritage.
No, it's not about heritage,
guys. It's been a great show. We might finish this show another day. Drift is about to do something so crazy.
It's about heritage.
It's not heritage.
I feel like I am fully within my right.
Oh my! I know what he's gonna do now.
Play Alcantara in this team.
No, you're not, Drift.
He's Spanish.
No, he's not. He's Brazilian.
Where is he playing?
His brother even represents Brazil.
I don't
he just plays for
brother.
Spain because his dad was in that league at the time he was born.
So let me ask you a question.
Brazilian.
Let me ask you a question, Drift. If we did a European 11 with what's his face? With Kevin Prince Boateng getting it? No.
Yeah, but his brother picked Germany.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. His brother's got a right to be in there.
Brother, though.
But he don't.
But what's the difference? We're just talking about technicalities right now.
But that's his brother.
That's the technicalities what football's about, bro.
Yeah, bro.
All right, hold on. So if I was a professional footballer, my gran, my gran was actually registered as an American citizen. As you know, my family's Jamaican. And the other half of my family's English. So if I'd have picked, So if I'd have picked America or Jamaica, which I would have been within my right to do, would you tell me I'm not English?
This is different, Drift.
Why is it different?
Because these are players that are already established.
Go sort your passport and let me know. That's
no. But answer my question. If I'd have picked America or Jamaica, which I am allowed to do, would you say I'm not English anymore?
Bro, what I would say to you is when you pick your passport,
just answer the question, bro.
Bro, what Thiago's done is wrong with it. So regardless, I get what you're saying. Thiago's
Is Diego Costa Spanish or Brazilian?
What's he picked? What's he wrong?
When it comes to football, he's Spanish, bro. When it comes to
he was born in Brazil.
No, but
when it comes to football, he's Spanish.
He's gone with
just like Sterling's English when it comes to football. Even though he was born in Jamaica.
We get the heritage team.
No.
We understand where man
Sterling is Jamaican. He just plays for England.
Same team, Drift.
So that means I can put him in his team.
No, but Drift,
bro,
this is on football rules, though. Come on, man.
Bro.
So hold on. So you lot are only. So that means that you lot aren't talking about real life heritage. You lot are only talking about who they play for in the football world. Then
Drift. There is no way you're dragging me into an argument about this, bro. It ain't happening.
It's not happening for real,
right, what's the people? What are we saying?
No.
Where was Thiago born, Drift?
If I'm not mistaken, he was born in. It was definitely Europe. But his whole family's Brazilian. He's Brazilian.
We understand that, Drift.
All right.
Just go.
All right.
Jonathan Davies has asked, Drifty about to tell us that Owen's nan is from Peru.
No, I'll put him in my English team.
He was born in Italy, Drift.
He was.
And then lived in Spain.
I've got a brethren who was born in Germany because his dad was in the army and that's where he was when he was born. He's still English.
But where did he grow up, Drift? Where did he grow up? Where did he grow up?
He lived in Germany for 2 years and then he grew up in England.
All right, then. So he would. So this is my point. Let's say, like, so this is perfect, then, Drew. You just said he was born in Germany, lived there for 2 years, and then came to England. But let's say both of his parents were Brazilian.
No cap.
Would you say he qualifies to be a Brazilian?
Bruh.
Brazilian in this context right now? No, you wouldn't.
Would I say he qualifies to be a Brazilian in this context? Yeah. If it's one of the two things, if you're born there and you live there, or your family are of whatever heritage, you qualify for both.
Why do we do these shows? If Drift's going to come and mash at the
all right, do you know what? Just because I can't be asked to argue with you lot anymore, at the base of my midfield is going to be Sissoko. You lot are just some crybabies.
Wow, Sissoko.
No, don't say nothing. Don't, because when he hears our team, we're going to be like, what?
All right, and who the other two? Who the other two, Drift?
Yeah, who the other two? Don't say nothing.
There's no creativity in my midfield at all, but it's just you ain't getting past because I feel like I have to protect the defense. That is good. It's not the greatest defense in the world. So playing 2-8 roles in my team are Mascherano and Fabinho.
I like that, Drift. I like
solid
that.
Still.
I like that.
Don't know if Fabinho and Mash ever played 8s, but solid.
No, Mash played 8 for Argentina. Definitely played 8 for Argentina.
You kind of play. I'm gonna be real fam. He played more centre back. Leave it, man.
Leave it.
Let me not even.
He's played everywhere. Mascherano, he's played everywhere.
They're interchangeable as well. That midfield stiff. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're not getting past.
But that's why I wanted to put Thiago in there because I wanted some creativity. But you don't want to go on the technicality. So
I'm gonna be real. Already, my team can play low block. Yeah, you ain't creating nothing. I'm just letting you know.
That depends. You don't know what my strike force is like. So you move.
I'm good. All right, let me not say that.
Are we gonna do the thing where we can make one change at the end of the show? Or can
that means you're already fretting. Why are you man fretting?
No. I'm not
it's just a part of the show, isn't it?
I just feel like I've seen something that I want to implement.
Because you're gonna hear my team and go,
So do you mind if I change it? Because I had this player in my team anyway. But do you mind if I change a player before you go then, Matt? So it doesn't look like I'm reacting to yours.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. Do you want to go first then? Yeah, do you want to go first?
Yeah, all right. I'll quickly go first. Yeah. So I'm gonna change Kolo Toure for Fabinho in defence.
Oh no! You hold on. You're gonna play Fabinho at centre back.
I am, yeah.
After all the things that you shout at me about.
Let me get him. So let me get this straight. If you're playing for that means to say to me, all your players are injured and he has to play there, yeah? He has to play there. Right? You're the manager and you said, Matt, you know what? We've got to play Fabi at centre back. You know, all the centre backs are injured. Because, bro, You should not be doing that move.
No, what Cal's doing is he's basing it on today when Colo's a coach because he's so old and Matip's out for the season. That's what he's doing.
No, I'm just being real with you, man. Shall I be real with you, man? You might have moved the goalpost so many times that if you don't beat them, just join them, innit?
Cal, you haven't moved the goalpost. You've moved the pitch. You've actually, I don't know how you've done it, fam. You've done a
Hold
space
on. Are we
jam.
saying Fabinho can't qualify as a centre back?
No, bro.
But Thiago can't be a Brazilian.
Oh, Drift, that's different. Fabinho's played centre back this whole season, bro.
Yeah, but we knew it was a crime.
Listen, Cal, I'm gonna be real. He ain't.
He can play this, so I'll give you a blind. He can.
We'll give you one blind. Everyone gets one blind, but then
all right, so I can play for
give you a blind.
Just know, you're letting. I'm just letting them from now. You doing that? Drifty's already got his thinking cap on. I can see his face.
No,
Remember, I'm not his man from day one.
It's not,
he's gonna chase something and do something crazy. I'm letting you know from now. It's because of you.
It's because Fowler, for example, they never played left wing and Torres never played right wing. Fabinho, we've seen play centre back a good amount of times.
Emergency centre back. Emergency.
Do you know what? Okay. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna keep it how it is. No, you're gonna regret it because you're gonna. No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
All right. You say you don't want your one change at the end.
No, I don't want it. I don't need it. But still, we don't need it. We don't need it.
Drift, watch his face when he hears my team. Just watch.
All right. Who do you want to go? Dinesh Karasi, Drift. You forgot about Felipe Coutinho. We haven't finished the teams yet.
Graham, go ahead. Then we'll talk about the teams after.
I'll talk about that when I get to the end of everything.
Wait till my team. My team.
Who's going first, Matt? Me or you? Who's going first? Me or you for the midfield?
You can if you want to. You can.
All right. So I'm only going to give my holding man because remember I'm doing 4-1-4-1.
Yeah. I'll give my two holders after you then.
My holding man is Fabinho.
Okay. Calm. My two holders because remember I'm going 3-4-3 or /3-2-2-3. Just let man know. Yeah. My two holders are Fabinho, and Mascherano.
That's fair.
It's about to get sticky for you, man. When you hear the rest of what I got. I
don't think it is.
I think it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I Mascherano and Fabinho, obviously their levels, but to leave out Sissoko so casually, do you not remember how great?
No, bro, Sissoko's my honourable mention. He's my
honourable
Lucas.
Mention. And for me,
Lucas
I love Lucas. And listen, you see them man there, yeah. I love them, Drift, but
for me, Mascherano, I left out Mascherano as well. So I've left out 3 holding men.
Oh, if you left, I haven't heard your midfield. You left out Mash.
Yeah, yes.
No Mash or Sissoko.
Have I told you I'm doing 4-1-4-1?
He's already regretting that Fabinho.
No, I'm not.
We got in his head. No,
I'm not. Shall I tell you what I was thinking of actually doing? Is put Fabinho in centre back and then putting Mash as my holder. But no, I'm keeping Fabinho there. I'm not.
Do you want to know the reason why I've made my midfield so strong? Is because for once I wanted to do this and do it properly and actually think about it. Yeah. No.
Finally.
No, I wanted to do it properly. Just for this one time to not be shouted at about how my team has no thought behind it or whatever. And I did think to myself that defense isn't the greatest of defense in the world. So I want to make sure that they barely have to do anything. And that's why I made my midfield so impregnable, because I'm thinking more I tried to do this one from a real point of view in it. And if I had that defense, even though it's not a crap defense, I know my midfield needs to be work. Like there can't be any passengers in my midfield with that defense in it. So that was the reason why I went through for such a and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you get through my midfield, if I'm being completely honest with you.
I've got Fabinho and Mascherano as 2 sitters. I'm telling you. Wait until you hear
that's hard. That's hard. But I've got Sissoko in there as well, bro.
No, that is true. Just wait until you hear who my 2 10s are. Lord of mercy.
All right. So how are we doing this now? Because I've got 4 I've got 4 more midfielders I need to name, whereas you guys, so Matt, you've got 2 more. Drift,
I've got none. You made me say all of them at the same time.
So do you want me to go? Do you want to go next and name your 4? Do you want me to go next and name my 2?
So I'll name my 4 then, yeah.
Okay, you name your 4.
So my 4 in front of Fabinho and behind the striker are from right to left. Salah.
Yep.
Firmino.
Yep.
Coutinho.
Yep.
And Mane.
Okay. Yes.
He found a way to squeeze Bobby in. Yes, Cal.
Bobby has to get in, man. He has to
Just wait till you hear mine.
Yes, Cal.
I've got. Yeah, do you know what it is? I've got more safety and the safe. Actually, no,
What are you saying? Sorry, what are you saying, Matt? No Naby, no?
What?
Not even an honourable mention, Matt.
Have I even listen? Is Naby a 6? Is he a 6?
Oh,
is he a 6?
Don't go on.
No, I'm just saying.
No, Matt, I dare you. Go on. I double dare you.
Are you let me finish? Should I give my 10?
Go, Matt.
Right, listen. Let me.
Matt is about to leave it all on the line.
Right, listen. I'm gonna say this. Naby, you know I love you. It's not about business, but Naby don't care. my two 10s are Felipe Coutinho and Roberto Firmino.
You put him in there as well, okay? I mean, no disrespect.
Honorable mention to Naby, but he can't get in this team, bro. Like we're going ham, and I don't know if he's gonna be fit. I love Naby, but bro, I need man that's gonna be there all the time. No disrespect. You know how much I love Naby, but it is what it is, man.
I'll be honest. People are getting onto me in the comments. I've not said my striker yet, people. Wait
till you hear the rest of mine.
I've not said my striker yet. I've said my 4 playing behind the striker. Khalil says, bruv, we're linked with Stephen. I have no idea who that is.
That might as well have said Alcatraz for like Alzate.
Alzate. I've never heard of him.
I don't even know who the brother is.
Yeah, I don't
be
know
wrong because he's not one of Brighton's best players, is he?
Maybe we'll talk about him tomorrow because we'll have to look at that one.
Yeah, we'll look into that, bro.
All right. So Drift. So hold on. So all we've got to do now is we've all named our midfield. We need to name our attack now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Drifty, you've got 3 players in attack, right? Go for it, bro.
Salah right wing, Mane left wing, and the cannibal down the middle. Jeez! You ain't stopping my strike force for shit.
So you left out Bobby and Coutinho.
He did.
At the end, we'll talk, remember? We'll talk.
When you see how they match up, it's going to be mad.
We'll talk at the end. I made my midfield deliberately defensive and made sure that you couldn't get through because that strike force is arguably as good as MSN.
I'm going to be real, though. That low block's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. No, it is. All teams are going to do is drop off against your team and say, we'll let you have the ball. Momo ain't creating. Who's your other midfielders?
Mascherano and Fabinho. Fabinho's got creativity in there. Don't get twisted. It's not that Fabinho can't.
Drift. Let's be real. We love Fabinho, but he know Coutinho, he know Bobby, he knows Suarez.
But my team will have Suarez coming deep and causing problems, and then still getting involved in the attack like he does. But at the end, remember, there's room to talk at the end. But that's my team. That's my team. That was a team that I wanted to go for originally, and then at the end, I might tweak something. But yeah, that's my team.
My team is just on crud.
So I just ripped the band-aid off of myself. My striker's Suarez.
Yeah, that it had to be Suarez.
My striker's Suarez.
And my front.
And who's your attack? Your front 3, man.
Same as Drift. Salah right, Suarez for the middle, Mane on the left.
So, Cal, what was your midfield again? It was Salah, Mane, Firmino, and Coutinho.
Man's got creativity.
We blew past that way too quickly, Matt. Way too quickly. People are saying that my team's got too much defensiveness in it. Yeah, fair enough. So you think that Fabinho in your midfield, that will be like being like first in the Royal Rumble and then second, third, fourth, and fifth are all members of D-Generation X? How's that one man supposed to defend against all those men who've come down?
You see my back 4? My back 4 don't go forward, bro.
No, but can we just get realistic for a minute? There is so much attack in Cal's team, yeah? Fabinho would die by the end of every game by the amount of work and stress you would put him through, bro.
Hold on. It's the same thing Leicester and Leeds do. Calvin Phillips plays as the one holder, and Ndidi plays as the one holder. Maddison and Tielemans they play further.
Tielemans is nowhere near as attacking as Coutinho and Firmino for a start. He does come back. Who in that four is going to be the one helping Fabinho do any defending at all.
Mane will do the defending, innit?
I don't try and use mine when it gets you now. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Who not only Cal, who is going to help Fabinho in your team, bro?
My back four ain't going forward, bro. Matip passes the ball to Fabinho. Fabinho passes to anyone in the front five, and then we have fun in it.
Matt, is it just me that feels like the attacking impetus in Callum's team is so ridiculous? He might as well say he's playing 5-5.
I'm gonna be real. This is why I personally
you might as well say you're playing 5-5, Cal.
Because you see my team, my team. I'm gonna read it out again. And do you know, we'll all go for our teams.
You've got Mourinho on us, Drift. You've got Mourinho on us, bro. And Matt, bro, you've got Mohican with your team, Matt.
What do you mean?
You've got no sides, bro.
No.
You've got no sides,
bro. Can I say something? Can I say something about my team? Can I just say something? I'm gonna read it out.
Pure jam donut, bro. Just
can you
in
let
the
me
middle,
finish? Rigobert Song, Kolo Toure, and John Matip as a back three. Yeah, the two sitters are. Let me finish. The two sitters, Fabinho and Mascherano. Yeah. Okay. Let me say something. The two tens. Yeah. Coutinho, Firmino. Yeah. And then up front, Salah, Suarez, and Mane. Okay, you want to talk about width. If we get dragged out, then what would obviously happen? Clearly, Fabinho would do what Cal's team would do and potentially drop into centre-back. And then we can cover the flanks. It's not an issue for us. We can transition, bro.
What Kolo at left back?
Let me finish.
You know what his team would look like, Cal?
Let me finish.
His team would look like a Juventus shirt where the way man were just roughing up the grass in this one area, bro.
Let me finish, yeah? Man, I got two
lines on the pitch, bro.
You man are done. You know,
like in the estate where man creates a walkthrough on the grass that weren't meant to be there. And then so many people walk across it that it becomes an actual walkway. That's what the picture looked like in Matt's game.
My team's clear, because I'll tell you why. I've got Fabinho and Mascherano, because unlike Cal, I haven't left Fabinho isolated, by himself. So Mascherano, if he needs to, can even go to right back. Mascherano is the one that's got more mobility.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so I understand that.
Saying I've left Fabinho isolated. Let me ask you a
clear,
question.
fam.
No one would even be close enough to the manager for him to hear him. Your team's so in the middle of the pitch, the manager would have to be screaming his head off just for man to hear him.
Who wins this? Am I lying, people?
No
have I got this?
Bro.
Have I got this, people? Have I got this?
Hear me out, Let me defend my team right now,
Your team done out, Carl. I'm gonna be real.
How is my team done out? I'm playing a 4-1-4-1.
You left Fabinho by himself, so when they're playing triangles, he's doing this. When they're playing triangles,
you know what? This is the one. Remember the Cameroon kid that had no sleeves?
That ain't my team.
That's your team, bro. You've got no sleeves, bro.
I'm playing 3-4-3. What's the joke?
Let me ask you a question.
Cal, just quickly.
Go on. You're playing 3-2-2-3. That's what you're playing.
Even if you wanna drop down Firmino and Coutinho and play them flatter, you still can. If you really want to, you still can. Yeah, that's what you got to understand.
So who's playing wide then when you do that?
This is what you lot are getting on my team. Matt's got more frailties with his formation.
No, he hasn't. Yes, we know the side. I'm giving you the side. I'm actually saying to you, come down the side if you want it. But through the middle, are you mad?
It's a narrow 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
You just don't want it.
You know they normally call it the Christmas tree. Matt's playing the bamboo stick.
Matt's playing a cigarette. He's playing a cigarette formation.
My team's clear. People, am I lying? My team's clear. 3-2-2-3. You man are ready for this, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was gonna be the one who would be like shouting for what I'm doing. I feel like my team's got the most balance.
No, Drift, because I could turn around and say you're playing.
Where's your creativity? You're not breaking down my team.
And Mascherano's 8.
No, but hold on a minute, guys. My midfield is very reminiscent of a lot of Klopp midfields, and how?
Sorry, what?
We've got workhorses in our midfield all the time. We don't have that much creativity in our midfield.
Hold on, name your midfield one more time.
When did Mascherano play box to box for Liverpool?
Thank you.
No, we didn't play for Liverpool, but he's done it in his career.
But we're talking about Liverpool right now.
No, but you still can talk about what the player is capable of. Let's not be. No. We can't be that rigid. We're not. You're not restricting me to that much rigidity here.
No, we've always done this, Drift. Because if that's the case, I should be able to play Mascherano centre back because he played that for Barcelona.
If you wanted to do it, I wouldn't have said no.
No, but he didn't do it for Liverpool.
No, you're not trying to move goalposts now. You're not trying to move goalposts.
It's always been about Liverpool.
No. It's about where the player can play. Full stop. Not only where he played for Liverpool. Come on.
Oh, Drift, we've always
done that. Become the rules.
We must have repeated the format then.
Well, me and Matt have always used that as a rule.
No. You lot are moving the goalposts.
You're trying to move the pitch. It's not about moving goalposts.
You man are doing a part life thing, and when man's not looking, you're just bringing the coat closer so the goal's smaller. That's what you lot are doing right now.
Sorry, so hold on. Because he can't play that role. So that means no one should moan at my team then.
I never moaned at your team. I just thought it was quite funny for you to shout at me, but then put Fabinho there. If I did that, I feel like I would have got shouted at. So
no, bruv, I wouldn't have shouted. You only get shouted at, bruv, when you cheat. That's you get shouted at.
Facts, you cheat, bro.
When you try and say things like, "I'm gonna throw Thiago Alcantara in this team."
Like, what kind of madness is that? Like there was trying to put up a debate for Thiago.
When you say, "I'm gonna play Torres as a right winger and Fowler as a left winger," and have
I didn't say he's playing as a right winger. I said he's playing as a roaming forward.
All right, look at Scoop. Scoop knows his football. You mad? You men are ready, bro. You men are ready.
Ajax team in '95, man. That's almost 20 years ago.
My team is clear. Listen to the formation: 3-4-3/3-2-2-3. I'm sorry, two holders. Listen.
All right.
You know, thank you, Sarah. Sarah knows ball. She knows.
It's a 3-2-2-3. Your formation looks like a dumbbell, bro. That's what it looks like.
No, it doesn't. Furthermore, even if it does, listen, unlike you, man, I'm willing to say my deficiencies are, if you come down the sides, you might get me. You might. But all hear what I'm saying.
I'll have all the space in the world. On Match of the Day, they'll be doing that zoom out thing where they're like, look how much room he has.
Drift, you can't say nothing. Should I tell you why?
Man's just got too much room.
Drift, your team can't say nothing because your team ain't even got the capabilities of playing it to the flanks. You're playing 3-6s, bro. Come on.
Hold on. I'm playing 2-8.
No, you're playing
2-8s, bro. That's what I'm playing.
No, I don't want to hear it.
If you lot don't believe
to modify to
that
8.
Fabinho and Mascherano have the ability to play 8, then you're mugging me off.
I don't understand how my team's getting the most criticism when teams in 2021 play that formation.
Okay.
All right. So Gangan Deep has said Cal knew my team before, but 4-2-3-1. Ali Fab right back, Mash and Song centre backs with Aurelio left back, Lucas Sissoko, Salah, Coutinho, Mane, Suarez.
Clear,
bro. I'm not gonna lie. Gangan Deep went mad in defence, you know.
Yeah,
Mascherano and Fabinho in defence.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so let me ask you guys a question. Yeah, does Ndidi do the Fabinho role at Leicester City in 2021?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, you're saying Fabinho is going to be isolated. It's not like these players just stick to one position and don't move, you know. Like, they can move around. They're allowed to. But this is their start. Their starting formation is 4-1-4-1. Let me ask you guys a question, since you guys want to be smart with me, yeah? Your defense has got the ball at the back. How does your defenses beat my press?
You don't think that my midfield can play with their ball at their feet, no?
So you want to beat the pressing of Suarez, Salah, Mane, Coutinho, and Firmino.
I'll just beat all of them with a long ball to my front, man.
Yeah, and then Matip will head it away.
Oh yeah, while he's getting roughed up by Suarez. That would be a good battle.
That's what he did when Liverpool. That's what he did when Liverpool played Barcelona, innit?
This is no disrespect to Mama Sissoko. This is no disrespect, yeah. But you see how every man's team is like high octane and every man's pressing, yeah. If every man's pressing, you're gonna press the weakest opponent or the weakest person, maybe the ball at their feet. I'm gonna be real. Mama Sissoko's no, bro. When you hear the caliber of my midfield and counts in the team you have, yeah. If you're pressing Mama Sissoko, bro, I'm gonna be real. He's not beating, man. He's gonna play it back, and you're going to be under more pressure.
Yeah, but then there'll be space in midfield for Mascherano and Fabinho to receive the ball.
I'm going to be real. You made a blunder. You're playing 3 6s, even though you're trying to use them as
I'm not playing 3 6s. I'm playing the 6 and 2 8s. You lot are too one-track minded.
No, we're not.
Because those players can all play DM. In my team, they're just going to be DMs. They're not.
When has
Fabinho played an 8?
In my team?
No. When has he?
When has he played it?
When has he played as an 8?
He hasn't played as an 8.
Oh my, exactly.
But in my team, I'm playing him as an 8.
It's a wrap.
This is what I mean.
Because he's capable.
Because he's yours. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
This is what I mean, Drew.
I don't care.
It's not fair anymore.
What we're saying. On this team, Divock Origi could go and get a second passport and say he's from Congo. I'm playing Drift's team. This is what I'm saying.
No, come on, man. Let's not get serious. I wouldn't play him over Suarez.
Bro, so why are you playing Fabinho as an 8?
Here's what I deliberated with, and it's actually funny. When Cal said it, I laughed to myself and I thought, I should have just fucking done it, yeah? Because Cal said it. And that's why I was laughing to myself. And I thought I'd have a go, man, because I know that I'm going to get the smoke when I bring this up. So let's get to the point now where we can make a change, yeah?
No, we're not making no changes.
No,
we are making changes.
No, we're not. No,
we're not bending rules now. We said at the beginning that we're doing it at the end where we can make changes.
Let the people decide. Your team's done now.
No. So here's what I'm doing.
None of this changing things.
I'm doing what I should have done, but I wanted to play this game properly. But now I'm not going to play it properly. I'm going to do
play it properly, though, Drift.
You didn't play it properly.
I'm personally going to drop Toure completely out the team
and put Fabinho.
Put Fabinho at centre back. Yeah.
Coutinho with my. But you know the reason I wanted to do it properly? I don't even really think Coutinho can really play that role either, like being like a number 8. So I was trying to not.
He's not 8 in my team.
You what, sir?
He's not an 8. He's a 10.
No, but in my midfield, he'd be playing an 8. So I didn't really think that was fair either. But you know what?
No, but he has played that for Liverpool. He has played that for Liverpool.
Yeah, but not well though. I don't.
He has played it well.
Bruv,
no, not really.
Bruv, he played it in our. You see, in our title charge in 2014, he was at 8.
He was, bro.
He was at 8 in 2014.
No, we kind of. He was kind of a 10 with a bit of license.
Gerrard was at the base. Henderson was to the right. And then it was either Joe Allen or Coutinho playing.
Yeah, no, but they were more like a 10, though. They were more like a 10 than an 8 in that system.
He wasn't. Sterling was a 10, bro.
Sterling was a 10, fam.
Yeah, but because it was like a diamond, it was a bit different. It was like
then we played free. Then we changed it to a flat.
Yeah, but that was more of a diamond, though, right? That wasn't like a 4-3-3.
Bro, but then we changed it as well in the middle of the season. We went Gerrard, Henderson, Coutinho, Sterling, Suarez, and Sturridge. We mixed it up between a 4-4-2 diamond and a 4-3-3. Within that,
it was more like a 4-2-4. But all right, fair enough. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to put Coutinho there, and I'm going to play Fabinho centre back. I thought playing Fabinho centre back was going to end up getting me shouted at. But fuck it, I'm getting shouted at anyway.
It should though.
I'm getting shouted at anyway. So I'm playing Fabinho as centre back and I'm playing Coutinho midfield.
Fabinho should be centre back. I'm gonna be real. He's not a centre back. We can't put him there because he's played there because of an emergency.
But you lot said it's only where they played for Liverpool, so that makes it more of a thing than what I was doing.
So this is what I said when it comes to Carragher. You put Carragher in not because he was good as a left back.
No, he was good as a left back.
Now hear me out. But he wasn't a better left back than Risa.
No, he wasn't.
Or Robbo.
At defending, he was better than Risa at left back, but not overall, no.
He wasn't better than Robbo at defending and attacking, though.
No, it wasn't.
But you only put him in there because he's Scouse and he epitomizes a club for you.
Yeah, and we won 4 trophies in one calendar year with him at left back.
No, I hear that, Drift. But you didn't put him in there based on footballing talent. You put him in there based on emotion, right?
Bit of both.
No,
if he never played well at left back, I wouldn't have done it. But he was very, very good.
But you just said that Robbo is clearer Carragher at left back.
As a natural left back, yes.
So you put him in over emotion then?
No, because he was very good there. It was 50-50. It was Carragher. I'm not leaving Carragher out. And he performed very well there for around 15 months. He was very good there. Very good. We won 4 trophies in a calendar year, Cal, with him at left back. So,
all right, let's do some of our honourable mentions then. Obviously, we joked about Naby Keita. TT Kamara gets a shout as well.
Honourable mention, definitely.
Maxi Rodriguez gets a shout.
Definitely.
Lucas Leiva.
Lucas Leiva, definitely.
Yes.
Harry Kewell.
Yeah.
Yes. Because of the injuries, bro. If not, he should have.
He never ever performed. He should have been in that team. But like as an all-round player, yeah,
injuries. Same thing. Yeah,
at least he was world class. I don't know what happened, man.
No, agreed. At least he was a bad man.
Injuries. Just to think though, if Maxi had come to the club early and spent more time, and Kewell was the Leeds Kewell, we could have potentially be speaking about a competition between Salamane, Kewell, and Maxi.
Bruv, if Harry Kewell was the Leeds Harry Kewell at Liverpool, dare I say it, there will be a conversation to be had, even though I don't think it's a conversation, about who was the best left winger in Premier League history. Because Man United fans think it's Ryan Giggs. They do, innit? They just do. They just, when you say left mid or left wing,
longevity makes them right, innit?
But ability?
No, Harry Kewell was better technically than Giggs, definitely.
But of course he was. Remember, what they took this because they love to throw and look at the trophies he's won. Look at the trophies. Look what he done in this season. I'm talking about individual, like as an individual. If you go to another team, can you replicate what you can do at the team you was at previously? Harry Kewell Leeds, in my opinion, I'm sorry, he had more ability than Ryan Giggs, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, I think Harry Kewell had more ability than Ryan Giggs.
Lee's Harry Kewell was like...
Harry Kewell was different.
Lee's Harry Kewell
was different.
He was different.
I think it's debatable. But he was
different.
No, I think it is debatable. Yeah, I think it's debatable. I think there were some things that he could do that Giggs couldn't do, and I think there were some things Giggs could do that Harry Kewell couldn't do.
All right, let me ask you this then. Just a quick one. Let me see how... Who's got more ability, Hazard or Giggs?
When you're talking about dribbling, Hazard.
No,
but again,
I can't believe that you would debate anything.
Yeah, ability, bro.
Finishing, you could argue Giggs is a better finisher.
No way.
Why couldn't you? Why couldn't you?
I'm going to be honest with you. Apart from consistency, Giggs can't talk to Hazard about anything.
Well, isn't consistency a big part of football?
No, it is. But I'm saying, but Matt's question was.
I just said ability. I never said
he can't talk to Hazard.
I'm not talking about longevity. I just said ability. Hazard is clear of Giggs, you know. Like clear, fam. It's not even
clear, but it's not even a competition.
Shall I tell you what it is? When we
it's like big man, little man thing, bro.
All right,
so it's a landslide thing.
So what we compare? So what are we comparing then? So when we say ability, what comes to your mind when you say ability?
Everything.
How good you are as a footballer.
As a footballer.
Okay, so what comes into what's the different elements of being a footballer?
All right, do you know? Can I just drift? I'll say this. Tell me something Giggs could do that Hazard can't. I'm gonna pour my drink.
Cal, you just gotta admit there's nothing.
When I'm thinking about it,
it's mad, isn't it?
The only two things I'd say Giggs can do better than Hazard is, for me, I think Giggs has got a better shot, and I think he's a better set piece taker.
I disagree with both.
Ooh, okay, better shot.
Apart from that, I'll be honest, I've got nothing else.
If we had a free kick from 22 yards out, I'm putting Hazard on it over Giggs all day.
I think.
When have you seen Hazard score a free kick, guys?
I still know he's got more ability to do it than
you
Giggs.
Can't say that.
When did Giggs ever score a free kick? No, but Giggs weren't on free kicks for Man United very often.
Come on, guys.
How many free kicks have you seen Giggs score?
That don't make sense. Come on, Drift. That don't make sense.
No, all right. Honestly, how many free kicks have you seen Giggs score?
No, do you know, Drift, I'll say this.
I've seen him score quite a few.
We'll give him this. Drift, we'll give him this. If we're talking about maybe a set piece, because again, we haven't seen Eden Hazard take free kicks.
You think.
Fair enough.
I've seen Hazard take free kicks. It's not like he's never taken any.
Fair enough.
Name me a time you've seen him score a free kick.
I don't watch Chelsea enough to give you the whole manual in my head. I don't know that.
You must be able to think of one free kick he scored.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you, Kat. I'm saying I'll give you the free kick. Yeah, I'll give you that. And maybe even a cross, dare I say it, but it depends on what cross you come on. But other than those two things, Hazard is clear. And that's a lot of... There's a lot of things we can talk about.
You could also say he's more versatile than Hazard as well.
Hazard can play
centre midfield. He could play centre midfield as well.
When he was old and had no legs.
He could still do it though.
When he was old, Hazard could do left. Hazard could do left, right, and 10. What's Giggs talking about?
Giggs couldn't do 10.
Did you ever see Giggs play 10 at Man United? Really?
A couple. Maybe a couple times, but not consistently. No.
Come on,
did Hazard? No, Drift. It's a fair thing I'm saying. Like,
I just had to do a little bit of Googling just out of curiosity, because I know I've seen Hazard take free kicks before. Well, first thing that comes up, he packed one past Man City 5 years ago. Hazard can take free kicks.
How many has he scored though?
How many Giggs scored? Giggs never took free kicks, bro. Yes, they always have somebody better than him. Ronaldo, Beckham. How often did Giggs ever take free kicks, bro?
I'm gonna be real. I'm not
saying. No, shall I tell you what it is? I'm not sitting here saying that Hazard hasn't got more ability than Giggs, but I think it's so disingenuous when we say this player is more silky or can do, and not think about the overall art of football.
Carl, this is why I said ability, because again, I feel like when it comes to ability, that's why I asked you ability, because I feel like if we're talking ability, there's not many people in world football in Premier League era that can talk to Hazard in terms of ability. But if you're talking about mentality, drive, that's why I said ability. Because you see mentality and drive, I'm going to be real, Cal. Giggs' mentality and drive was harder than Hazard's, because Hazard, as we know, Cal, Hazard took a year off and be like, well, I don't know who the manager is this month, you know, but I ain't going to play. That's why I said ability.
It's more than just dribbling and stuff. It's passing, it's tackling. Everything culminates
in
ability.
Can I give you my opinion? Maybe this is me being old school. I don't know. But I feel like, especially stats, and it's one of the things I don't like about stats, even though obviously stats are important, is I feel like we become such a stat-driven nation with social media, Sky, all this up to stats, all this shit, we become so stat-driven that a lot of the time we forget the purity of football and what football is at its core. And for me, what I try and liken it to when people say things like, who is the better player? Yeah, you may have been a better professional. Yeah, you may have had a better mentality and stuff like that. And that counts. So, Cal, you're right. All of that stuff plays in. You need it all, right? You do.
That's what I said.
If we're having a pure discussion about talent,
ability. I'm thinking, that's an ability.
And I've said this to you lot before, so you'll probably remind this. If we were going to kick ball on a Sunday, and somebody said, yo, I'm a player down, have you got any brethren who play ball? You don't bring the guy who's got the best mentality.
No,
you bring the man who's got the best techers. No, you bring the man who's the best footballer.
No, it's not. No, Drift, it's not.
Am I lying? You bring the brother who's the best footballer. You don't bring the man who's got the best mentality.
But also, we're being disingenuous to hate Hazard's mentality, because even though I know he did shut down, I'm not going to deny he did shut down when managers were changing. But let's be real. If he was at a different setup where, remember, we're talking about Chelsea, who are an anomaly where they change their manager every year or 2 years. For a player, that is a bit mad. And he still performed at a high level, but we get it. There were some years where he was like, I don't know if I got it. But as again, Cal, I'll go back to my original point. I just said ability. I didn't say anything about,
but this is why the reason I didn't answer straight away is because again, Drift, this is where me and you are always going to disagree on this, because you always say it's the guy with the best feet that you'll bring down on the Sunday.
Because for me, he's saying eye test, and I agree with that though.
But again, just because someone's got good feet, it don't mean I necessarily want them in a team, Drift.
Yeah, because you clearly have like a more, like you want that mentality and you want.
No, it's not that mentality, bro.
That's fair enough.
Because if I've got someone in a team, but all they've got is feet, what else are they going to do if they get tackled, ruffled, they lose the ball? What happens then?
No, but they'll barely get tackled because there'll always be dubbing everyone up.
No, Drift, because there's always a defender out there that can deal with man dubs in them up, Drift.
Nah, not really.
Carl, this is the easiest question to ask you, because it's a tough one. It's not even a trick question either. If you was at the park and you had a choice to bring, say, like, oh, you're a man down, and they said, raw, are you going to take Patrick Vieira, or are you going to go and pick Ronaldinho? Who are you picking, in your opinion? And I know you're going to, no, just a straight answer. I don't want to hear no. I just want a straight up. Just a straight, please, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Please. No, don't do that.
Be a straight up. No, man, it can't be a straight answer.
No, I need an answer.
On what I need in the team, bro.
I'm gonna be real. If me and Drift at the park, bro. If me and Drift at the park, and we said, listen, there's a man down. Me and Drift. This is how we think, how we see football. Me and Drift will automatically just go, we're going Dino facts. Regardless of we're picking. Do you want to know why? Even though Vieira maybe a better professional, more solid.
How long do you think Ronaldinho's lasting in a 90-minute game Sunday League?
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Protection?
I'm talking about.
That's too many technicalities, Cal.
How's that a technicality, bro?
All right, you play 5-a-side ball. I want to win the game.
Right?
You play 5-a-side ball, so you know this, Cal. It takes the purest of a footballer to be good at 5-a-side. That was one of the reasons why, I'll be honest, hold my hands up. I weren't good at 5-a-side. Because my ability as a footballer was about pacing behind and finishing. You need great feet for 5-a-side. So it never made me a great 5-a-side footballer because I don't have great feet. But that would make me less of a pure footballer and more of a tactical footballer. When I'm in your team, you know how to use me and you make sure your tactics use me. If you played some kind of possession-based football, I would have been crap in your team. I wouldn't have, not that I wouldn't have been able to try and do it, but I wouldn't have really been, I'm not a ticky-tacky man. I would have probably let you down. So it's all about tactics and 11-a-side. I get that. But when it comes to the purist, I would never step on that 5-a-side pitch and tell man I'm better than him when I can see him holding the ball and doubling up 3-4 man. He's a much better footballer than me. He might not be effective in a game, but he's a better footballer than me.
No, he's not talking about dribbling. Technical, it's about ability. You're talking about overall.
Footballer than me, bro. It's facts.
How is he?
Because I can't do what he can do, and that's use the ball, and there's no tactics, there's no other people involved.
One situation,
one-on-one, he's going to beat me all day, every day. One-on-one, he's going to beat me all day.
Cal, this is going to end it. This is going to end it now. Who's had a more successful career, Ravel Morrison or James MacArthur from Palace? Who's had a more successful career? Sorry,
both been pretty poor.
No, but who's had a more successful career? James MacArthur. James MacArthur. Yeah. Bro. But who would you say the better baller is from what you've seen and from what, just from what you've seen, bro? Like, if you said,
obviously ability, but what can James MacArthur do that Ravel Morrison
that's all. Bro, that's all I asked you. You know,
that's a terrible example to use because who is James MacArthur? Who is James MacArthur? You know why
bro? He's someone who's had a professional career, Cal. He's been in the Premier League his whole career.
Ravel Morrison has done nothing. He's done nothing, bro. I said ability.
Yes,
I said who's got better ability.
And I'm saying, what attributes has James MacArthur got?
Mentality.
Yes.
Has
his career?
Yeah, of course he has, because he's managed to maintain a Premier League.
James MacArthur.
But you guys are saying mentality doesn't come into it with ability. It doesn't come into it with ability.
No, right? I'm saying if you're talking to me about who's the best pure footballer, I don't think about ability. That's who's the best professional.
You guys, you just mentioned James MacArthur. You mentioned James MacArthur, and I'm saying, does mentality? When you speak about ability, are you speaking about mentality? That's not an ability trait, is it?
No, it's not.
No, all right. Not.
So I'm asking you, what ability has James MacArthur got? What's his standout ability?
Hard work, determination, stamina. He's a good tackler. He's disciplined. He listens to instructions.
Tackling's the only ability you've mentioned to me there. The other one's a mentality stuff.
The other one's a mentality.
Yeah.
So listening to your coach. So hold on. So listening to your coach is not an ability, because that means you're tactically astute. You're aware of what's going on, and you understand when your manager says something, you have to go along with that. That's not an ability, no? I'd say
that's more of an attitude and mentality, man.
Because for me, if you're taking instructions and you're listening to your manager, do you know what that says to me? You're tactically astute. That's an ability, in my opinion.
No, that's a mentality and an attitude. Because you're willing to do what someone says.
Just end this, because let's not go too far. But which one of those, Cal, are you taking if somebody says, yeah, I need you to bring your brethren to ball for me on Sunday? Are you taking MacArthur, or are you taking? Because you ain't taking MacArthur. You're not taking MacArthur.
Shall I be real with you? Yeah. Shall I be real with you? You see, when you ask me that question, or who's got more ability. To me, they're two very separate questions. I will sit here and
so that's the reason why I'm saying when someone says to me who's the best footballer, I don't think about what his mentality is like and how professional he is. I think about how much different from you.
This is why I'm different from you guys, because you would answer the same person for both of those questions, right? For me, they're two very different questions. That's saying who's got the more ability. Yes, Ravel Morrison's got more ability, but who am I taking to a game? I don't know if Ravel Morrison's going to even turn up.
But that's fine. But this is about Ryan Giggs and Eden Hazard. I said to you, I asked it just a straight question. Who's got more ability, Cal? Ryan Giggs or Eden Hazard? It was a straight question.
And I've said Hazard, but it's not as cut and dry as people make out.
It took you ages to even think about it.
No, it didn't. You just weren't letting me finish. You weren't letting me finish.
We gave you about 20 seconds of silence, bro.
No, I said to you, it's not cut and dry because you lot are just looking at dribbling and things like that. Whereas I'm looking at this overall.
Cal, all right. If you're saying dribbling,
it's tackling an ability. It's tackling an ability.
Yeah.
Yes, we know
Who's a better tackler? Who's a better tackler?
Okay, Ryan Giggs.
Those two.
No. Let's just say Ryan Giggs. All right. No, let him have that. Who's got better ball retention?
Hazard.
Who's got better first touch?
Probably Hazard.
Who's a better dribbler?
Hazard. Who's got better cross?
Okay, Giggs. Who's got better vision?
Boy, you could say both of them.
No, don't do that.
Way,
so hold on. Are you telling me Giggs couldn't ping a long range pass?
But I'll be honest with you. No disrespect to Giggs, because this is going to seem like slander. If Giggs was playing full right now, Giggs would probably only fit into maybe 2 or 3 teams that even play football.
Allow it, you lot, man. Listen,
I'm being serious. Giggs would be like the new age Albrighton or like
Matt. You asked me 5 ability traits, yeah. And you gave 3 to Hazard and 2 to Giggs.
Okay, yeah.
So is it clear then?
Shooting.
Long range, I'm going Giggs.
Bro, Giggs is shooting.
Because if we go shooting, that means we have to look at their stats, right? No, Cal, can I explain something? Because the only way to decide for shooting
was terrible. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, maybe terrible's too far, but he can't talk to Hazard.
Cal. If we're talking shooting, we're gonna have to go look at goals, and we don't want to do that. We really don't. We don't want to look at shooting. For Giggs, we don't.
Bro, I don't even think Giggs got double figures once in his whole career.
I think he got it once, maybe 9 or 10.
He played football for 48 seasons. Come on, Cal, man.
So hold on, because he doesn't get. So all right. So did Coutinho ever get double figures in the season for us?
No, but if you're saying that Giggs is better than Hazard, there's got to be a stat to back that up.
How can you just say, in your opinion, technical...
Let me land. Did Coutinho ever get double digits in a Premier League season for Liverpool?
I think he done it once. I think.
No, I said in a Premier League season. Did he ever get?
I think he got 10 or 11 goals in the league.
No, he didn't.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. Who had a better long range shot, Firmino or Coutinho?
Coutinho, obviously.
All right, so just because one person got more goals than the other doesn't mean one had a better.
Yeah, but Coutinho only played for Liverpool for 7 years. Giggs was at Man U for 22 seasons.
Whether it was long or not,
22 seasons, Cal.
You man are completely not listening to what I'm saying at all.
No,
is Ryan Giggs even in the 100 club?
Oh, all I said is this, Cal. Hear me out. All I'm saying is this, Cal. Yeah. In terms of ability-wise, I think Eddie Hazard, can talk to Giggs. Giggs can't talk to Hazard when it comes to ability. But if we're talking about mentality, as you said, mindset.
Coutinho got 13. Trophies, I knew it.
My bad on that one.
And trophies, then fair enough. You have to go Giggs. Because remember, we've already said
once mentioned any of that, Matt. I never.
But that's why I want to ask you the question. That's why I'm surprised you said, well, we've got to have a talk here. Because that's like, in my opinion, in my honest opinion,
do you think we've got to at least have a talk?
Listen, let's agree to disagree.
I'm just saying, in my personal, humble opinion, I think when it comes to ability-wise, Eden Hazard is clear of Ryan Giggs. But again, if you feel
Matt, I'll be honest with you. I think possibly heading is the only thing that you could bring to the table for Giggs versus Hazard. And I'm giving you that to be generous.
Even though we've just said crossing and tackling as well.
I mean, crossing, I'm still debating that.
Cal, who's better with a weak foot?
I'm still Giggs didn't even have a right foot. Go ask Arsenal. I'm not even.
Well,
I'm
go
not
ask
even
Juventus.
talking
He
about.
put one in with his right foot against Juventus.
Bruv, come on. We're not going to do the Giggs has got a right foot thing. We're not.
And we're not. No, but don't sit here and say he
We're not
couldn't
gonna
score
do
goals
that,
with his right foot.
I'm gonna be real, Cal. He was very left foot heavy.
All right, let me ask.
was.
Here's a perfect story. So Jonathan Davidson, MacArthur
Oh, we're stuck on this Hazard team.
Morrison, Merton away.
We are stuck. We ain't moving.
No.
This way, love us, people. This way, love us.
Here it is.
Go on, Cal. Go on, Cal.
This is some Pogba versus Henderson type debate. Who would you guys take in your team, Pogba or Henderson, guys?
Cal,
Henderson.
I said to you.
Oh, right. Then, so
Drift.
No.
Drift,
You
don't let him
just
do that
done
to you.
what
Drift,
I've just
don't
been
let that to you.
saying.
No. Cal. What was the original question? What did I ask you?
No,
recite to me the original question.
No, I'm asking.
No, don't go to Drift. Come to me. Come to
No,
me.
but I can back up why I say Henderson. Because
Henderson's ability, Cal.
Henderson's ability is very high, and then he's got the mentality on top of it.
Come on, Cal. I said ability. I asked you the question, Cal. I said to you, Cal, who's got better ability? That's what I asked.
Your second question was, if we had a player down at a park, who would you take, Ronaldinho or someone else? I'm saying, if we're a player down at the park, who are you taking, Pogba or Henderson?
Pogba.
Boy.
We're playing at the park. I'm taking Pogba.
Now you're taking Pogba, Drew. So you're flip-flopping now. Who are you taking?
No, because you asked me in a match. I'm taking Henderson in a match, and I'm taking Pogba to the park.
Oh, now you want to come to me, Cal.
So hold on.
Okay.
So hold on. So what were we doing at the park then, Drift? Were we not playing a match at the park? Were we not playing Sunday League?
No, because the park's going to be about techers.
Oh my!
It's not going to be all strategic like professional football, where all the other attributes count. And that's what I'm saying. When we talk about who's best, we always go too much to the tactical.
I'm gonna be real. If it's a Sunday league thing, we don't think about
football,
I'm gonna be real. If it's a Sunday
league, who are you taking?
I'm probably just gonna take Pogba. I'm gonna be honest. If it's Sunday league, it's Sunday league, bro. I'm not looking to win a title. That's different. I'm not looking for mentality monsters. You get what I'm trying to say, Cal? But all I'm saying is ability, Cal. Surely, bro. That's all we're saying.
Said Hazard's got more ability, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's clear. It's not clear.
No, but
one can be better with one.
And that's why I said let's agree to disagree.
No, but my thing is,
I said it clear. I said clear.
I think it's clear, bro. I think apart from heading, Giggs can't talk to Hazard on any level.
Okay, but if you don't think so, Cal, that's cool. No, we can agree to disagree. But we all agree. We all agree that Hazard has more ability, but Cal doesn't think it's clear. That's fair enough. If he doesn't think it's clear, that's fair enough. But I do. I just think Hazard is just ability. When you talk about just pure ability, bro, that's boy.
Cal wants a man with a degree there. No, shall I tell you what it is? Shall I tell you what annoys me about football? And it's my biggest gripe with football.
Go on.
Is players who can dribble and look good on the eye get rated so much higher than other players who don't look as good on the eye, but are more effective.
Because that's what football is as purity, Cal.
No, it's not, Drift.
That's what football. Brother.
No, Drift. This is what I keep on saying, Drift. That's what it is to you.
How could this brother say poor mentality when it's Sunday league?
No, fair enough. If that's what it is to me, fair enough. But you see me, I think football at its purest, football at its purest is you and me. One-on-one, let's do this.
That's why
I ain't got no techers.
That's why
you're Ethan Hazard.
How
am I even going to get the ball off you?
I've got a question to end it now.
Yeah, go on.
I've got a question to end it.
I've got a question for you.
You need to go down to the park and you need a man. You taking Traore or Gerrard?
Traore?
But what can Traore do better than Gerrard on any level?
What Traore are we talking about?
Drift knows what Traore I'm talking about. I'm talking about Adama.
Oh, no, but Adama can't talk to Gerrard on any level anyway,
Adama?
Gerrard's got more ability and better mentality, bro.
Haven't you said in the past that you think Adama's got better feet and all that?
Only in terms, but Gerrard's feet was so good that I'm not going to sacrifice all the other stuff Gerrard's good at just for Adama. But Adama and Gerrard's like a map, bro. All right, this is where I'm going to end it. No, Cal.
I'm so confused with you, man.
All right, Cal, you're at the park. Who are you picking? Ronaldinho or Henderson? You want to win the game, yeah? Who are you picking, fam?
Honestly, Ronaldinho.
We move. Let's go. Why are you picking Ronaldinho?
Hold on.
Why?
No.
Why?
Wait. Why?
Why are you picking him?
Hold on. So you're saying this is the same as the Pogba versus Henderson debate? Is that what you're saying?
Ask your question. Ask your question.
Hold on. Because Ronaldinho could do absolutely everything apart from tackle better than Henderson.
All right. Everything.
What can't Ronaldinho do better than Henderson apart from tackling?
This is what you said. Remember.
I'd
You
probably
said
say
mentality
Henderson can header better.
You said mentality is. Cal, you said to me you want to win the game, so you got to think about mentality, right? Henderson's a natural. Let me finish. Henderson is a natural born captain. Remember that, yeah? Remember, he wants to win every single game. He will drive the team forward. Do you think Ronaldinho has that, or do you think Ronaldinho is going to lead with his ability? I'm just asking you a question.
To be honest, Ronaldinho had a combination of both at his best. If we're going to be honest,
that is true. He's kind of the goal. But my whole point is this: you picked him because you kind of know, Cal, deep down, when it comes to Sunday League, as we're talking about, yeah, and bringing down a man to 11 aside, you're thinking this man's going to dubs up everything and just kill off the game.
Ronaldinho is elite of the elite. Like,
all right, let me make it a bit fairer. All right, then let me pick.
No, let me just make it simple for you, instead of having to come over these scenarios. Like I said, I feel that we've just been sucked in to a lot of what goes on in terms of what makes you good system-wise, tactically, and a lot of this other stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's how the game is now. I get it. I do get it. But there's a part of me that just misses the fact that when we have conversations about who's a better footballer, it's just about raw footballing talent.
Hey, someone's great. All right. Cal, who are you bringing? This is 11 aside. You're a man down, Cal. Who are you bringing? Henderson or Neymar?
Depends what I need on the pitch.
No, let's end the show. Drift, we got to go. People, I love you. We love you. I love you, Cal. You're my brother. I love you more than anything, bro. But I'm going to be real. You didn't give a clear answer.
I said it depends what I need on the pitch.
I give up. I tried to
guys, guys. Forget about. Let's just end this. Forget about.
I love you, Cal.
Systems. Forget about 11 aside. Forget about any of that. You versus me. Can we do this? Yeah. Who's winning? Ronaldinho or Henderson? Ravel Morrison or McCarthy? Giggs or Hazard?
So would you guys take Ravel Morrison over Henderson as well to the pot?
No. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about one-on-one. I would actually be quite inclined to maybe back Ravel Morrison against Henderson in a one-on-one. Like, it's just them man dubbing each other up in the playground.
Remember,
I'm actually going to be inclined to pick Ravel Morrison.
But Carl, there's a reason why I'm... All right, Cal, I'm going to be real. I'm not cheating here. We're not cheating, but we're using the park for a reason, because the whole thing was about ability. And we're talking and taking it back to its roots, where we're not talking about like tactical and all that stuff. Because remember, it's at the park. You're not going to go as deep as a Premier League game. That's what I'm saying, innit? So that's what I said to you. Yeah.
So this is what I'd say then. If you really want to do a test of someone's ability, you can't just say to them, right, one-on-one, you lot dribble past each other. You've got to set up different tasks. You got to say, man, hit a target over there. You got to say, control this ball. You got to say, do this, do that.
We know.
That's ability. That's all ability.
Game. That's all-round game.
Exactly. That's all-round ability.
No, but Matt said technical ability, and for me, technical ability is who can keep the ball better, who's got better tech.
So what? First touch isn't technical ability.
But that wouldn't really be if it's one-on-one. No one's passing me the ball, so I don't need to. That's not going to be.
Hence why I'm saying that's not a fair challenge, Drift.
All I'm saying is just ability. That's all I say is ability. And I use scenarios, because obviously if we go
you guys
deeper,
are completely missing what I'm saying.
No, you miss what I said.
I just think we have different opinions on what we say is pure ability.
No, we both missed what we said. But when I said ability, and again, when I went back to the original thing of Giggs and Hazard, I literally just said ability. Because I feel like if you're talking just natural ability, you know, like if I said to you, Cal, Cal, who was born to do this thing? Hazard or Giggs? Who was born to do it? You know, when you look at someone, you go, nah, they were born to do it. You can tell that even though hard work comes into it, you could tell they were just born to do it. You would say in Hazard. You would say, am I lying, Cal? You would, didn't it? You would.
I would say, I've said it already. Hazard's got more ability than Giggs. My argument at the beginning, which I said,
no, but that's what I asked you.
No, I said it's not clear, and you man jumped down my throat.
because it is clear. But
no, in your opinion, it's clear.
All right. In my opinion, all I'm saying.
I've always, but you can disagree. But I backed why I don't think it's clear.
No, fair enough. But all I'm saying is the original question I asked you was, who has more ability? Who was born to do this thing? In my opinion, I would be real. It's Hazard, you know.
No, I never said it's not Hazard. But I'm just saying I don't think it's clear. That's all I've ever said. I don't think it's clear.
Fair enough, because I'm not saying when I say this, Giggs ain't dead, you know. I'm just saying Eden Hazard for me, his ability-wise is arguably when you talk about Premier League era, we talk about era here, yeah. There's not many people that can talk to him ability-wise, you know. We have to be real, and that's why I said ability. I didn't say nothing else in that sentence, Cal. Nothing else.
I hear you. All right,
that's all I'm saying.
This is the best way of me articulating it, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
If you were to say who's a better dribbler, I don't know, Ronaldinho or Zidane. You'd say Ronaldinho, right?
Yeah.
Or would you say it's clear?
No, because Zidane.
So that's all I was saying.
No, but that's
hold on.
I'm gonna be real.
So you think Giggs is as close to Hazard as Zidane?
No, you're missing my point. You guys are missing my point again.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna be real.
Because one's better than the other doesn't mean
there's a smaller
disparity.
All right, in my opinion, what you said there, in my opinion, again, it's just a smaller disparity.
Yes, I'm not saying it's not, but it's not a big enough disparity. All right, if I was to say who's a better dribbler, flipping Fabinho or Ronaldinho, you'd be like, Ronaldinho's clear, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's clear.
Yeah.
That's all I've been saying from the beginning. One's clear of the other, but I'm not saying I don't think Hazard is clear with Giggs. He's better ability-wise, but it's not clear. In my humble opinion.
All right,
that's all I've been trying to say.
That's the only question I asked you. But we all went like this.
Because you man jumped down my throat. I will never buy into
it was the 20-second pause when you was figuring out who you thought was the better player.
Yes, because I don't just think about dribbling, I think about passing, tackling.
No, it's not just about dribbling, bruv. Hazard can do everything better than Giggs. Everything.
No, but you can't say that.
Apart from heading, maybe. That's it.
So it's not everything then, is it? And tackling. So it's not everything. So I've got to think about it.
I'm not even going to know. If you're talking about that rambunctious, like trying to win the ball back, I don't even know. Maybe I'd even trust Hazard in that as well.
Allow it. You're trolling me now, man. Allow it.
But Giggs weren't even really a good tackler, bruv. Like,
allow it, man. Allow it. You're trolling me now. Allow it. Please allow it.
Hey, we move. I love these debates, you know. This is the non-European Liverpool 11. It's about
Morrison, MacArthur, Giggs, and Hazard. That's
right. It's my fault. I asked the question, people.
Yeah, you always do this, man. You always rattle me in one of these shows.
Don't do that. The people wanted to hear something. I gave them
No, they didn't, bro. They were happy with
you let them down because you gave the wrong answer.
I didn't give the answer. No, I didn't give the wrong answer. I gave the answer that I gave the answer that wasn't popular. That's what I did.
In the chat, who won the war? Who won it?
Of course they're gonna say you lot. Of course they are.
Why? But why?
Because they mainly agree that Hazard's clear, but I'm not buying it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not buying in the same way. You disagree when we all say Keita should be sold, and Drift disagrees when we say Origi's rubbish.
I don't understand why I have to get personal. Why are you getting personal about nothing? Why? This is you went for a cheap shot. I'm not saying that for the rest of the show. I ain't saying nothing because you went personal. We're gonna talk after the show. Get your phone ready. Charge it. No, charge your phone. Charge it. I'm a call you.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just
calling
because
you.
the people didn't agree with you doesn't mean your opinion was wrong, man.
Fair enough.
The only way this argument can be a fair argument, we're talking about Torsten Hazard.
You actually need to go back and watch Giggs, you know.
No, Giggs was good.
Not say it, bro.
Giggs was good. Giggs was good in the textbook way of being good, in my opinion. Very effective.
Cal, in your humble opinion, would you not even say, just in general though, Man United fans do overrate Giggs? Because in their era, he was great. But when we talk about a wide range of football in terms of how football's progressed and can you play different eras, can you play different systems, I still think Giggs is amazing. But I still look at players maybe in today's game, I think he might be better than Giggs, you know. And that's why it kind of frustrates me when they say, oh no, Ryan Giggs is like the best left winger of all time. It's like, trophies, yeah.
All right, so but this is where it's this. All right, so this is where again I think that argument's kind of flawed because you would say talk about systems. Could Giggs play today? Yeah. Could Hazard play back then?
Yes.
Now hear me out. In a rigid 4-4-2.
Maybe no, you're right. Maybe he can't
be as effective. Maybe not. So
defensively, you're right. Because that's why I say defensively. I think Giggs is better.
I think he would have because I think in a 4-4-2 he would have played that kind of attacking midfielder / support striker.
No, I'm gonna be real. Defensive from a defensive standpoint, I think Giggs was better than Hazard. That's why I was asking the question.
Yeah, fair enough. But I still think Hazard could have played in back in the day. Of course he could have.
No, I'm not talking about back. I'm not talking about could he play ability wise back in the.
It's more about
because we're saying could you adapt your picture. Let's not be silly, guys. Ability wise, Giggs could play in today's game. We surely must agree on that.
I don't know.
No,
man.
he can.
Oh, come
on.
I'm not saying he couldn't play full stop, but I mean, what to the highest level? What team would Giggs fit in?
So you're telling me
Giggs couldn't play in a Man City structure. He couldn't play in a Liverpool structure.
He could play in Wolves team if they play the free left midfield.
I think Leicester is the only team I can think of that play a system that would suit Giggs.
No, he could play the Leeds team.
You're telling me 4-1-4-1,
No, I just mean what he was good at, which was just dribbling to the byline and delivering the ball into the box.
Thank you, my bro.
See, even that I think is disingenuous.
No, Drift, I'm gonna be real. He could play Leicester, he could play Wolves, and that's because a lot of those teams there play like a 4-man midfield. He might not be and again, he might not be the most
rare though,
productive.
Right?
No, but hear me out. And this is where I have to agree with Cal. He may not be the most productive winger, so to speak.
Couldn't play centre midfield,
but he could play left mid. In today's game, I just don't think he's gonna be budding at the place.
You're telling me he couldn't play centre midfield? You can play centre midfield in a 3.
Bro, he played centre midfield to keep himself going. He wasn't a great centre midfielder, was he?
Could he play with his ability?
Right,
could he play in a midfield 3?
Yeah, let me ask you like this. Here's a perfect one. Who you man taking in today's game?
Don't even.
No, in today's game, who you taking?
I'll walk off this set right now. I'll do a Piers Morgan out here, you man. Don't make me do it. I'll do a Piers Morgan. Don't make me do a Piers Morgan, please. Don't make me do a Piers Morgan. AM says, for me, Hazard and Mane, the 2 best Prem left wingers of all time. That's fair enough. That's a solid opinion to have. But as I said, Drift, Giggs could play ability-wise, Giggs could play today. So when people say, oh, but the system back then, could they survive in today's game? We also have to look at the systems now and ask, could a player from now survive back in the day? Because I'll be real with you, Firmino ain't surviving back in the day. In a 4-4-2, Firmino ain't surviving.
I don't know if I agree with that either.
Come on, Firmino's not.
Firmino could have played the support striker in a 4-4-2 easily, bro.
Carl, you know I love you. Again, we're brothers. We're going to talk after the show because I don't like the way you brought Naby Keita. I really don't. We're actually going to talk. And I've got to go work tomorrow, but I'm going to call you straight after the show and I'm calling you for having an emergency meeting. I don't like these little personal digs. I've said it to you before, yeah? Again, Carl, I'm asking this, yeah? In your humble opinion, would you say Mane and Salah are better wingers than Ryan Giggs, in your opinion? Because I'm asking you as well, Jeff, actually.
Giggs can't talk to Salah and Mane.
Cal?
You lot are gonna hate me, innit?
Cal, we're Liverpool channel. I'm letting you off. We're Liverpool channel. I'm just letting you. I'm trying to. What are you saying?
But what I will say in Giggs' defense is that Giggs wasn't a wing forward. He was just a left midfielder.
That's what I was just about to say.
But that's why I don't think he'd survive in this day and age as well as you lot
I wanted to see what he was going to say.
Because he was a very rigid player.
I wanted to see if he's going to give an answer without giving some context. I just wanted to ask you.
You know, back in the day, I mean no disrespect to any of these players, because I'm going to use John Barnes as an example as well. A lot of players felt like they could go into midfield when they lost their speed because it would prolong their career for a little while. Even John Barnes did it. But in my opinion, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, the Prem didn't have as much pace in it, and that allowed them to do that. If you put Giggs at 35, 36 years old in central midfield now, he'd retire by the end of the first season he tried to do it.
But you're not talking about him at his peak, bruv.
No, but what I'm saying is, but you're using a central midfield argument, and I'm saying he only looked all right at it because he did it in an era where Premier League didn't have that much pace, and it was like easier to make that transition. John Barnes didn't have that much pace when he had a beer belly. Like,
the Prem didn't have that much pace in 2013-14.
No. 2013-14 did. But what he's saying, in today's game, I'll say this. Obviously, as years go by, the game does get more athletic. And I will say this, Giggs in this athletic era now, where he's up against, see if you put Giggs in centre midfield now, Cal, and he say maybe he's up against, I don't know, like Thiago or Ndidi or say like a Yaya Toure if he was playing. I'm not going to lie, Giggs would kind of struggle. He would. But although I still think he'll be creative, I think he might struggle for that kind of box-to-box thing. He might have to be a 10. That's why I kind of feel like Giggs would have to be a 10 maybe in today's era. Still could play wing.
I think Giggs would struggle to get into anyone's system who in like top 4 or top 16.
But I'm not
he's very old school, actual left-sided midfield. Like he's an LM. You know them ones? Like he's literally an LM.
Yeah. And Cal, I think he was going to bring it up on the thing. There is a big difference between left mid and left wing. I fully agree. No. Fully agree. And Conroy, I agree. I fully agree. But this is what I will say to you, Cal. Let me ask you this. Can Mane play left midfield in your opinion?
Mane probably could, yeah.
Because I think Mane could play left midfield in today's era and last era.
But here's
Salah,
the
I'm not too sure, though.
If they were back in the day, you just swap them over. Salah would be a left midfielder and Mane would be a right
midfielder. Again, this is the point I was just about to make.
Salah, I'm not too sure. Mane,
back in the day, what was the left midfielder and the right midfielder's job?
To create for the forwards.
Yeah, and defensively, they had to be on point.
All right.
That's why I say Mane can do it. I'm not too sure about Salah.
All right, but even Mane, you could argue possibly not because he's not very creative.
No, but he could get to the byline and whip a ball in.
But Mane could beat his man, though.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's creative, though. You've got to be creative.
But you didn't have to be creative the way a central player did, Cal. You just have to get to the byline and deliver the ball into the box.
All right, and you'd argue that Mane wasn't. He's not a great crosser.
Mane could do that easily.
Is he a good crosser of the ball? He's not.
Yeah, he is. He's not brilliant, but he's good at it.
He's not amazing.
Of course he's good at it.
Giggs is Giggs is a better crosser, but Mane.
Yeah, Giggs is a better crosser than Mane, but Mane can cross right foot and left foot. Giggs couldn't cross with his right foot.
Let me give you this. Someone said it in the comments. I didn't see because it went too fast. Mark Overmars, Sadio Mane. They're kind of similar playing styles, but Mane's Mane, Overmars.
I'm gonna be real with you. Mane's got a chance. Mane's got a chance of playing back in the day in a 4-4-2. Salah hasn't.
Yeah.
No, I think Salah could. I think Salah could play left midfield.
Right midfield. I don't know about Salah.
He couldn't play right midfield, but you would just be conventional, swap him over and put him on the left side.
Do you know what? Do you know why I think Salah might not be able to? Because Salah, for me, his defensive responsibilities would have to go up, and I don't know if he could cope with the demands. Where
he can defend as well as Giggs did. Giggs weren't the greatest defender.
No, but with Mane, we've seen it though.
Is this a joke?
You always say
you think that Giggs was a great defender? No.
And you think Salah was on the same level as defending his Giggs?
No, I don't.
Giggs weren't a great defender.
Mane, yes. Salah, no.
You're saying that Salah, Drift. You're saying this right now that Salah and Giggs could defend around the same.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Allow it.
Because Salah would be on the left side. It would be conventional. Because if you want to twist it, that's like saying, could Giggs play right wing?
No, Drift. I'm going to be real. Drift, I'm going to be real. Giggs playing left mid and Salah playing right mid. Sorry, Salah playing left mid. I'm going to be real. I personally think, again, I think Giggs could play that position better. If we're talking about that.
No, I'm not going to dispute whether he could play the position better, but I think Salah could play that position.
No, but I don't think he's played as well as Giggs. I think Mane's the only one.
No, that wasn't the question. That was, could Salah play back in the day? And my answer is yes. Salah could play left wing 20 years ago.
But not on the same level
and I think he'd play it well.
But not on the same level as Mane and Giggs, though.
Yeah, but I still think he could do it. Cal said he don't even think he could do it. So
maybe defensive, because again, the first thing I led with was defensive responsibilities. I personally think, and again, I could be wrong, people. I think Salah would struggle.
But you know, Man United had Dennis Irwin, who pretty much didn't need much help defensively. Giggs weren't that great defensively, you know.
No, bro,
he was great, but he's better than Salah at defending.
But Irwin was kind of cold. I can't even lie. That was kind of cold, you know.
Irwin was a great left back. Are you crazy?
Right-footed left back. He wasn't left.
He was one of the best left backs the Prem's ever seen.
All right. So should we take away credit for Mane's defending then, since Robbo's one of the best defenders in the league then at left back?
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm saying
you are doing that. You just did it, Matt. Did he not just do that?
I'm not getting involved.
I said Giggs wasn't that good.
I didn't want to go there because I knew he was going to say that.
You just said Dennis Irwin was playing left back. So did Giggs really have to defend, or was he that great?
No. I said the reason you didn't notice Giggs wasn't a great defender is because Dennis Irwin was so good.
Hey, people, smash the like as well, people. I just want to say, smash the like. This is a great debate. I'm just saying, people. But yeah, smash the like, people, if you haven't already.
Anyway,
trust me. We moved, though. We moved.
Salah could play 20 years ago. I don't think Giggs could play now. That's my opinion, but we moved.
I'm not saying no more. I've said that.
All of the Man United greats, I think Giggs is the one that would struggle the most. I'll leave it at that. I think Scholes could play now, Beckham could play now, Cantona could play now. I think Giggs will be the one who would be the least effective out of the old crop of Man United, what you would call elite man them. That's just my opinion. But
you might be right. You might actually be right. You might be right. But the names you've mentioned are bad boys.
Yeah, I know.
Someone made a valid point. Didn't Salah play right mid for Basel, or was he playing 10? I'm trying to remember.
He was a 10 for Basel.
Okay, someone say it in the comments. Okay, fair enough.
He played 10 and left wing.
Okay. All right, then, people, we moved, didn't it? We moved.
Man, always do this to me. Always do this.
So I asked you a question at the beginning. I said,
I know you drift get before. I know for a fact you drift get. I mean, like, you were gonna rattle Callum today, you know. Yeah, I'm on.
Should I tell you why he was rattled? You took 20 seconds to decipher and decide who was better out of Salah. Sorry, out of Hazard, and Giggs for ability. I just said ability. That's all I said. That's all I said, bro.
I'm hurt by your actions.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Man went personal. Man talk about Naby Keita when I'm talking about flipping Hazard and
I didn't.
And you went Naby.
No,
you got personal.
What context did I say it in, Matt? What context did I say?
Doesn't matter. No, it's cool. We'll talk off air, innit? We'll talk.
I said it doesn't matter.
I might even air the conversation. I might have recorded it. That's how much me and Callum.
We say just for members, yeah.
Yeah. Right, members, watch out.
Be X-rated.
All right, people, watch out for the. All right, listen, watch out. All right, members, that's already out as well. Callum, let me know about the members that we released today, bro.
Indeed. So, but have we released it now?
Is it released? Is it not out?
We'll release after this show, actually.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's not out yet, people.
We'll release it. We'll either release after this show or tomorrow morning. But basically,
members' videos get released.
Yeah, we broke down.
I jumped the gun.
Who the best potential striker would be for Liverpool?
Yes.
Harry Kane, Haaland, and Mbappe. We broke it down.
Don't put the Zaha. It got meaty still. If you like hearing us argue, that's one for the ages.
It got heat. It got kind of heat.
Quick question.
Don't ask me the Zaha one.
No, don't. Actually,
genuinely, who's got more ability, Zaha or Giggs?
Giggs has got more ability than Zaha. Can't believe you, man. You, man, love the Jogo Benito. You know what? I'm off you, man. I'm off.
Hey, listen. Cal said, he said it with his chest, no cap.
No cap. Man, I'm crazy for telling me that Zaha's got more ability than Giggs, man.
I didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
We just let you answer.
I know who I'm taking to the park. I didn't say anything.
You, man, do your thing.
Pow, last one. You know I still love. Last one. But
don't bring up Balassi.
People, we done. You got an hour and 43 minutes out of us. This is supposed to be an hour show. It's supposed to be an hour show, people.
Take away Bolassi's dribbling. What has he got?
Bro, let's not do the Balassi.
We're not. It's us missing.
Take away Zaha's dribbling. What standard attribute?
Who's got more ability? Coutinho or Giggs?
Ooh.
Oh my God! Ooh, man, breathed in.
No. Man's gonna.
Now we're definitely off now, Cal.
No cap. No cap. Who's got more ability? Coutinho or Giggs? No cap. The cap is there. I'm letting you know, by the way. No cap.
There's that pause again.
I'm going Coutinho just.
Fuck it now.
Cheapers.
Who's got more ability, Sanchez or Giggs?
Which Sanchez?
Alexis. There's that pause again.
Just stop.
Hold on.
There's that pause again.
Can I not think about a question that you're asking?
Yeah, no, but these questions are kind of like multiple choice, bruv. It's easy.
Cal, we said Coutinho or Giggs for ability. Just ability. You said just.
Yes, because I do think it's that. Because again, you lot are thinking about certain attributes. I'm thinking about overall attributes.
Drift, emergency meeting straight after this round.
All right, answer this question from Andre. Who has more ability, Taarabt or Hazard?
That's very close.
Ooh, Taarabt was smoky.
Taarabt's technical ability is insane.
Ability was mazza.
This is what I mean. You guys are
doing it. You know what's weird about that question?
Who's doing it again?
What's weird about that question is it's one of the only ones Hazard would win for mentality. That's what's weird about it.
I don't touch his ability is mad.
But have you seen how good Taarabt is for techers?
His ability is mad.
His dribbling is mad. His dribbling is
mad. His overall techers are mad, bro.
First touch.
Has he got a better shot than Hazard?
Has he got a better shot than Hazard? I'm still Cal. Let me finish. Me personally,
could you answer, please, guys? Could you answer my questions? Who's got a better shot?
I would say Hazard's got a better shot.
I think Hazard is overall better, but Taarabt can torch him in certain categories. That's what I'm saying.
If you said to me both of them at the peak of their powers on their best day, beat 3 man and score a goal, I'm still going to say if I back Taarabt, I haven't placed a bad bet. That's what I'm
picking
saying.
Hazard. I'm picking Hazard. I think Hazard's got more, but Taarabt got some categories that he can talk to Hazard.
Yeah. I'm the wrong person to have this conversation with, innit? I'm the wrong person to have this conversation with.
That's fine.
I'm just not the right person to have this conversation with.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. From now on, people, Drift is R9, I'm Ronaldinho, and Callum is Lucas Leiva. We move.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm good with that. I'm actually calm with that. I'm actually calm with that.
All right, brother, it's all love. You know I love you. You know I've got bare love for you. But I'm gonna be real. In this particular thing right now, we're talking about ability, Cal.
No, you're talking about dribbling.
No, I'm just saying.
No. We're talking about ability.
You are talking about a dribble.
And you know what? You know what? Let's not drag this out for another 20 minutes. But in my opinion, if somebody said to me, "What's the best attribute to have in football?" If you could only ever have just literally one attribute, dribbling would actually be the attribute I would say is the best one to have.
That's yours.
No, you know, I'm gonna end it like this. And this is mine. I'm gonna end it like this. We're all on the same wave, but who
are you gonna pass to if it's just you, Cal?
But that's not. Do you play football by yourself, Drift?
But that's where I put it down to its purest form, though.
Listen.
If you ask me about what attribute is the most important, I think about it's one-on-one. It's just me. If I'm a great passer, but I don't really have good feet, I can't use that in a one-on-one.
Name me a professional competition where it's one-on-one in football.
No, we're talking about football as purist. We're not talking about professional football. We're talking about football as purist.
Football at its purist for me is 11v11 or 5 versus 5.
All right, fair enough. I think dribbling is the most important attribute in football. Should I
tell you why? Here's the joke. Even though we've argued for time, I know we're all on the same page, and I'll tell you why. Cal, who is your personal favorite player of all time?
My personal favorite player of all time?
Yeah. Who would you say is the GOAT for you, in your opinion? Is it the same as me?
It's 2 players for me. It's R9 and Messi.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Drift, I know yours is R9. mine is R9. The fact that he said R9, this is why when I say, even though we agree to disagree, when it comes to technical football and that, there's a reason why we put these men there. I know they get stats, they get goals, they get assists, but football at its purest, you love to see what a man can do for natural ability. And I think the 3 best people or 4 best people for natural ability, in my opinion, in no order, R9, Messi, Ronaldinho, Neymar Jr. When you're talking about natural ability, I think for me, those 4 players come into the category, and I don't think none of us disagree on that note.
I fully agree with that. And again, when it comes to that question, you take away all of their dribbling powers, they've still got 6 stats in the other areas, haven't they?
Agreed.
Yeah, of course.
And that's my whole point for this whole episode.
No, I hear you. But I had to bring you back to make your point. I had to bring you back.
No, I've been making my point the whole time.
No, because you deliberated for 20 seconds and I didn't like it.
You man have just continued to bottle me every time I get up.
We haven't. We let you get up.
I'm just Nate Diaz, innit?
Yeah, but to be honest, to be honest, we caught you pinching our sister's bum. You deserved it, bro.
Oh boy, on that note, guys, as always, it's been a pleasure. Whether you agree or disagree with anything we say, smash the like button, people. We've had fun tonight. Yeah, we should have released this as 2 bloody different videos. But hey,
we should have, bro. That was a 49-minute tangent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, whose team do you lot think's the best? Now I've put Fabinho in defense and I'm playing Coutinho.
No, you're not allowed to put Fabinho in defense.
They're just cheating. Who wins?
Yeah, comment below, people. Make sure you smash the like. Man like Matt, Callum Drifty, we are Kopish. On the road to 20K, so subscribe if you're new. We are out, people. Take care.
Peace.
We move.